Homeward Bound, written by Ellen G. White.
To God be the glory, great things he hath done. So loved he the world that he gave us his Son, who yielded his life an atonement for sin, and opened the life gate that all may go in. Praise the Lord, praise the Lord, let the earth hear his voice. Praise the Lord, let the people rejoice. Oh, come to the Father through Jesus the Son, and give him the glory. Great things he hath done.
Jesus, God's gift. February 20th. Jesus came to glorify God.
For this purpose I came to this hour. Father, glorify your name. John 12, verse 27 and 28.
The message to the Greeks, foreshadowing as it did the gathering in of the Gentiles, brought to the mind of Jesus his entire mission. The work of redemption passed before him from the time when in heaven the plan was laid, to the death that was now so near at hand. A mysterious cloud seemed to enshroud the Son of God. Its gloom was felt by those near him. He sat wrapped in thoughts.
Then came divine submission to his Father's will. For this cause, he said, came I unto this hour. Father, glorify thy name. Only through the death of Christ should Satan's kingdom be overthrown. Only thus could we be redeemed and God be glorified. Jesus consented to the agony. He accepted the sacrifice. The majesty of heaven consented to suffer as the sin-bearer. Father, glorify thy name, he said. As Christ spoke these words, a response came from the cloud which hovered above his head. I have both glorified it and will glorify it again. Christ's whole life, from the manger to the time when these words were spoken, had glorified God, and in the coming trial, his divine human sufferings would indeed glorify his Father's name.
As the voice was heard, a light darted from the cloud and encircled Christ, as if the arms of infinite power were thrown about him like a wall of fire. The people beheld this scene with terror and amazement. No one dared to speak. With silent lips and bated breath, all stood with eyes fixed upon Jesus. The testimony of the Father having been given, the cloud lifted and scattered in the heavens. For the time the visible communion between the Father and the Son was ended.
The people therefore that stood by and heard it said that it thundered. Others said, an angel spoke to him. But the inquiring Greeks saw the cloud, heard the voice, comprehended its meaning, and discerned Christ indeed to them. He was revealed as the sent of God.
The voice of God had been heard at the baptism of Jesus at the beginning of his ministry, and again at his transfiguration on the mount. Now, at the close of his ministry, it was heard for the third time by a larger number of persons and under peculiar circumstances.
To God be the glory, great things he hath done. So loved he the world that he gave us his Son, who yielded his life an atonement for sin, and opened the life gate that all may go in. Praise the Lord, let the earth hear his voice. Praise the Lord, let let the people rejoice. Oh, come to the Father through Jesus the Son, and give him the glory. Great things he hath done. Join us tomorrow for another devotional reading by God's grace. For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of ourselves. It is a gift of God.